you ever guys thought about if you contracted like a fatal disease such as leukemia or any other type of cancer? Well, if you've ever thought about that, you'd be happy to know about the hope that's a stem cell. Now, these stem cells are special cells that play a huge role in our lives. These stem cells are in every single one of us, and they hold the key to being able to cure several different types of diseases. Now, today I want to talk to you guys about their properties, the ethics behind the research, and their importance to you guys. So, these stem cells have amazing abilities that we as humans had never thought would be possible, such as distinct properties that distinguish them from every other type of cell in the body. So these cells have a special ability called pluripotency, which allows them to be able to be transformed into any other type of cell in the human body. So you take this cell, and then it goes through scientific processes and everything like that, and then it can be transformed into a bone cell, a muscle cell, a heart cell, any type of cell that you want, and it can be used in surgery to potentially grow that new organ. So for pluripotency, according to Columbia University in 2015, they regenerated bone and cartilage in mice. And then, according to Daily Mail in 2010, they did an article on an Italian ocular surgeon, I think this is the right term, an eye surgeon, and she used stem cells to, these people had been chemically blinded, and so only one of their eyes was blinded. So she extracted stem cells from the eye that was not affected, and then took them and put them in the affected eye. And that's the results. That's patient at age 22, and that's before their treatment, and then 6 years later, their eye is almost completely regrown in almost perfect condition. So another effect, or another property of stem cells is their ability for self-renewal. So self-renewal is their ability to completely replicate themselves over and over and over again without any type of change. According to the National Institute of Health in 2015, several samples of stem cells were tested, and every single one came out to be able to replicate itself on its own. Now, to talk about their ethics and the major dilemmas in their ethics. So, embryonic stem cells are one of the most common types of stem cells, but in order to obtain those stem cells, you have to effectively destroy a human fetus, so a potential human life. So a lot of people that are against abortion and against potentially killing another human life are very against embryonic stem cell research. But embryonic stem cells are the only stem cells that are completely pluripotent and can completely become another cell without any type of scientific modification. When these are transplanted into individuals, there can be plenty of different effects. According to Mayo Clinic in 2015, you can switch the slide, graft versus host disease was a big problem in stem cells. So graft versus host disease causes very, very severe rashes on the person. It's whenever you take stem cells from a donor and then you inject them into someone else that's not the same, and then their body will treat those new cells as a foreign object, and then it will attack, the body will effectively attack itself, and it creates terrible rashes like both of those. The picture on your right is a lot more severe than the one on the left. And then also, if stem cell treatments go wrong at transplants, they can cause new types of cancers to form. So if you're being treated for leukemia, you can develop another type of leukemia from this treatment. So stem cells are very, very underdeveloped still. They're very, they still need to have a lot of research done on them in order for it to be a completely 100% effective medical treatment. So now, their importance in your life. So they have saved hundreds of lives, and they've saved many people from leukemia. People have been treated for leukemia and then they come out and they're cancer-free for still today. And in some cases, neurons have been replaced in these people, like the stem cells have been transformed into neural cells, and they're used. And they've been shown to reduce the effect of mental diseases such as schizophrenia, Alzheimer's, and well, I don't remember. But so they also have they're widely used for preventative medicine. So people use these to study and create new medicines for different types of diseases. So they can create these cells into a different type of disease and then test different types of antibiotics or anything like that on it to see if it will cure it before they use it on humans specifically. And they're also used to anticipate future disease. Now, in conclusion, the importance of these cells should be obvious to you guys. I mean, they have the potential to regrow any organs like inside of your body. I mean, that's just insane. Now, there's huge controversy behind them because of some of the ways some of the things you have to do to obtain them. And but just remember, stem cells could save your life.